Something about the scramble for airdropped aid speaks to the desperation in a particularly poignant way.
Explaining how to get in on this airdrop. As for how much we're gonna get, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not too much, but you know what? Free money is free money, and I actually think that this is one of the better airdrop tokens on the Polkadot chain. I'm quite excited for it. I would highly recommend, if you're interested in like omni-chain solutions, just check it out. I think it's a very interesting like topic, and you kind of want networking and connectivity. So I'm quite excited. Also, some of their partners and backers are some of the biggest ones. Unsurprisingly, the 3 wallets you kind of need for it, Talisman, Nova, and Subwallet, are part of their collections, and then just also a lot of the parachains and dApps that you also get rewarded from are with them as well, but that's not the point. So the point is, very nice free airdrop happening in 4 days. So if you're watching this video, if it's after the 31st of March, you can actually just close the video, dislike it, hate it, or just, you know, say, damn, I missed it, let's get in on the next one. I haven't done too many videos about airdrops, but I feel like it's kind of airdrop seasons. I've had a silly amount of airdrops, such as, like, obviously I'm big into the Solana ecosystems, as you guys know. And so I've had Bonk, I've had Jupiter, I've had Jitto. So I'm very excited, and I'm eager to learn more about these airdrop farmings and point farmings essentially. And this is kind of the easiest one to dip your toes into. It's not one of those ones that you have to farm points daily for. It's just a simple one where you need at least 50 dot, and 50 dot right now. So if you do want to get your toes dipped, 50 dot is 472, but also remember you need a little bit of gas, so you can just make it 473, 475, just get about just 0.2 just for some gas fees, and let's get started. I recommend doing about 80 or what's it called, 75 minimum, but the real minimum would actually be 25, but we can talk about that as well. So the original airdrop was meant to be 20 million, but they've now instead increased it to a total of 40 million. But what they've done is that there's 2 separate like airdrops that are going to happen, but you can qualify for both. You can double dip. So the first one is what they call the relay track, and then the second one is the parachains track. So we'll just begin at the beginning, which is the relay track. So essentially, relay track, minimum 50 dot. So for this one, you need 50 dot minimum, and it's going to be a linear distribution flat-lined at a cap of 100,000 dot, which is just under $1 million US, 945,000 US dollars right now, but roughly whatever. I like to say $1 million more, but sure, 945,000, and anything above that, it's just going to be treated the same amount as 950,000. So if you're some crazy multi-millionaire that has a lot of dot, and you still want to get in on this, just create 2 different wallets, 2 different accounts, and just split it basically. But you whales can share some love. So first thing you need to do is download a wallet. There is the Nova wallet, the Talisman wallet, and the Subwallet. To be honest, I haven't dipped too much into the Polkadot chain. I don't know which one's the best. Between the 3, I've heard of Subwallet before, so that's the one I went with, but they're all very similar. Download, input a password, get a seed phrase, write down the seed phrase. Don't lose your seed phrase, basically. I don't like the ones that I have to keep on my phone, so I wouldn't take Nova. Just off the bat, I went Sub. So pick your wallet and create it just like you would a Phantom wallet, or yeah, this is my Sub wallet. So once you've created your wallet, you're in for a good time. So the first thing we need to do is the relay track, which is just essentially designed to reward those who help secure the network by validating blocks or staking their dot. So this is to encourage larger and more economic conviction in the Polkadot amongst participants. So what you have to do, you get your wallet, you simply just go visit the Polkadot staking dashboard. So you can click on that and the Polkadot staking dashboard takes you here. And what you will see is mine says in a pool, yours will say not staking, and it will be in the free section. I've had no recent payouts because I just did this yesterday or today, depending on when you watch this video. And what you simply have to do is, we don't have enough dot, I assume we don't have enough dot to nominate. Minimum to nominate isn't actually 250, it's now closer to 544. The amount has grown, but what you have to do is you have to find a pool. Simply, so once you're looking at all pools, I don't know why it's not. Anyway, just looking at some of the pools, you can see the pool I chose was actually a very, I don't know if it was actually a good pool. I chose a rocket ship because it just seemed pretty cool. I thought 24,000 dot in a pool was quite a lot, but this is a tiny amount of members and that's my pool ID. You're welcome to join my pool, guys, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would definitely do the talisman one. So it's got 2.8 million dot in it, 6,000 people in the first one, and then in their second one or their main one, they have 4,000 people in it with 3.5 million dot. So bigger pools, more dot. It doesn't have to be, you can, like, honestly, you're probably only going to keep, if you're going to ride this out, you can change your pool, but you're only maybe going to be in here for 4 days, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, basically that's it. Find a pool, and then once you just delegate or nominate your balance, so you just essentially put your 50 dot into a pool. So that's basically it. And once you've done that, you're done. That is the relay track completed. If you are curious how to get, sorry, just I guess the one other thing I didn't mention is if you're in your wallet and you need to find your address, some wallets can be a bit confusing as they have multiple accounts and you might think that's your wallet. That's not actually your wallet. What you need to do is you need to go into the dot side, click get address, and then you get your Polkadot address. That's the address you need. And then obviously these are the different ones, but we'll get into those ones a little bit later because the only other one you might need to see is my Bifrost one. But that is all you have to do for the first 20 million airdrop. The other thing to remember is, like, don't stake your dot on a centralized exchange. Use this link, it's safe, I validated. If you use a central exchange, you do not qualify for the airdrop. That's just a reminder. So next thing we have to do is we have to take our 25 dot and utilize it on a parachain or a dApps. So essentially we're going to just do liquid staking, LSTs, and we're going to just go find, we're going to turn our dot into V dot or ST dot, or essentially just a stake dot. Yeah. So what we have to do, it basically just says don't split your 50 dot into different things. It has to all be on one different dApp or parachain. So you have many to choose from. Honestly, I haven't done too much research. I kind of just chose the first one because it just seemed pretty decent to me. But there are other things you can do. Just go through the article if you're very interested. But once again, if you're in a rush, choose one of these three. I chose Bifrost for the sake of it. And then once you're in Bifrost, this is what you're going to do. You're going to get your dashboard. You'll see your assets. Yours would say 00. Once again, connect your account to the dashboard. And then the first thing you do is you're going to select V dot. So you click stake and then it takes you here. First thing you need to do is you're going to have to cross in some dots. So using this as an example, okay, I can't do that, but let's say you did the max and it did 0.33. What you would then do is you'd see, so this is essentially wrapping your dot, and you're wrapping in, or you're cross-chaining in. So it's going to go from Polkadot onto the Bifrost parachain. You click your cross in, you click confirm. I'm going to cancel because I don't really want to pay. I mean, the fees are tiny, but I don't really want to pay like these fees. And then you're essentially just going to send your dot to the Bifrost chain, and all's good. Once you get that, once you've wrapped your dot, you can then put in an amount here at this exchange rate, and then it gives you V dot. And then right here, you can, I'm not going to restake it. I don't even know if that's a thing on Polkadot, but very happy right now. My assets are chilling in the assets. You can see here that my staking is there. I'm getting a daily estimate reward of $0.1, and this was my 25.1 dot, and that's just going to qualify me for the thing. The only thing I'm a bit scared of is it does say you need at least 25 dot, and I'm just curious if that's 25 dot, like, do I need 25 V dot or do I need 25 dot? It's a little bit different, but it does keep saying 25 dot, so I'm not too worried because I got, as you can see here, by the dashboard, nope. Where is it? There. Okay. 1 V dot is actually 1 point. So you're going to pay about a 29%, not premium, but that's just, it's worth more. But it's 29% more. So my 25 dot became 17. So you would need about like 30 to 35 to get 25 V dot. So if you do actually know the answer in the next 2 days, let me know if I need to put some more in. I might just put some more in because I'm a bit paranoid right now, but it's all pretty cool. Once again, Snapshot ends on the 31st of March, 11:59. So that's going to be pretty cool. Of the co-founders of InVarch is basically going to be doing a speech. So on the 8th of April, there's going to be a pretty cool Polkadot fireside chat in Soho House, Hong Kong. If you guys are available, let me know. If you're going, let me know. And essentially, one of the key speakers is the co-founder of InVarch, and I'm pretty keen and excited to meet him and hear about it and just get excited about the project. So in the next week or so, if I find out anything cool, I'll let you know. If not, just message me on Discord, and I'm always happy to have a chat. And yeah, that's just a very, very simple guide to just jumping in on this airdrop. We might get nothing for it. Like, this is 700, and we can actually just find out. I put in 77 dots. I put in $727 US, and I guess we'll find out in the next few weeks how much that will become, how much we get airdropped. I'm hoping for at least 10% and at least $70 or more, but let's see. I mean, I'd be stoked with a couple hundred, but let's just see what the return of this airdrop is going to be and how many we get after the snapshot. Anyway guys, have a great one. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.